What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 22 gameplay here. We got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. My opponent has Atlanta Falcons, the Dirty Birds. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers, my second favorite team, thanks to my Aunt Bolivia. And we have what I would consider a classic. Yeah, we have a classic here, man. But right here, he's starting off huge. Huge game right there by Cordarrelle Patterson. Great play. Who would have thought that guy would have had the year that he had? I mean, all those years with the Bears, you just kind of thought, honestly, you thought he kind of wouldn't amount to that much. But this year, man, he's been having a pretty significant role with the Falcons, man. He's been doing pretty good. Even in fantasy football, I had to start him a couple games. I started him with number confidence, so that was definitely interesting to see. I know he's always been fast, I know he's always been a good kick returner, so I never kind of knew why I didn't know why people didn't utilize him more in their offense. But at any rate, right there, I tried to bait him right there, trying to bait somebody with the linebacker, man. My goodness, it's just so tough. But the way my scheme is set up, I gotta use the linebacker on that play. But it's your boy. We take this all the way to the Baja. Yes, sir. Najee Harris, man. I believe he had 152 yards on the ground. I know y'all probably thinking like, "Hey, LP, you been snapping on the ground lately. What's going on?" Man, it's really just all depends on what type of mood I'm in. And that's all it really determines. Sometimes I like to pass the ball a lot, so I pass the ball all over the place. Sometimes I feel like playing a balanced offense. Sometimes I feel like playing a running heavy offense. It's all how I'm feeling that day. And what I'm kind of doing here is, to a degree, is also trying to show you guys how you win with specific teams. Like when you play with the Steelers, you definitely want to get a run game. If you're trying to win, if you're trying to win, you really care about winning. You're a pride before the fall type of person. You trying to like make some money. You happen to pick the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's say there's a challenge. You was in some type of tournament and random teams was picking. You got the Steelers. I believe this is how you're supposed to play with the Steelers. You got to run the ball. I would say heavy. Ben Roethlisberger's deep ball isn't that great, even though he does get a nice pass right here because he was wide open. Deontay Johnson happened to be wide open on that play. But, if he's not that open, I think Roethlisberger has trouble completing that pass. I've tried to throw some deep balls with him in the past when I played the Steelers, and I ain't gonna lie, man, it wasn't that pretty, especially with some coverage on him, man. I don't think I ever threw a deep ball with Ben Roethlisberger that had coverage on it and it was completed. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. I don't think it's been. I'm sure people have done it because people have probably played with the Steelers more than I have. But he got a flaky deep ball. Even Tom Brady's deep ball in this game is kind of flaky. But right there, we get the beautiful interception, man. It's your boy. Huge pick right there. We're up 14 to 7. We're trying to make it 21-7, or we're trying to go up 2 possessions and see what happens, man. Middle of the second quarter, we go towards the middle. I thought he was open, but the defense collapsed kind of quick. It was kind of weird. 4th down and 8. We get hit on the throw. I'm like, man, you gotta be kidding me. Say something. We end up getting hit. I think we had a guy open too, man. My goodness. I just needed like one more second, but it's all good. I thought I had the pick right there. I thought I had that with number confidence. I thought I had that. We ended up dropping that pick. That was a defensive lineman because he quick hiked me. These guys are quick hike the mess out of you, man. They really will, man. They'll quick hike you, man. And sometimes it's hard to get on who you want to get on, but not on this play right here, though. We end up getting this pick right here, and I thought I had something, man. Why did my man hold that block just a little bit longer, even though he's an offensive player? Offensive player's not that good at blocking. It's all good, man. Right here, bottom of the second quarter, we go deep. So that's what coverage is. Just a little bit tougher, even though they gave him a better animation right there. Right here, we go over the middle, man. How about that pocket presence and patience and poise? Woo! Looking like the real Big Ben right there. That was under some pressure too. It was some heat right there. That was clutch. But look at this. Somebody get him. Fabian, I guess his first name, Fabian Monroe. Wow. That's the first time I ever seen a corner just beat my butt. Hold on. Your boy. That's why you can't. You can't breathe with this game. You can't breathe with it. You cannot go to sleep for 1 second when you playing Madden, man. I'm telling you, man. When you play Madden 22. You can't even think of something like that to happen to you, man. Look at that, man. One more time, we get a huge play at the end of the half. How many times have we look at that catch? I got lucky right there. How many times have we done that this year? huge catch at the half, and we ended up getting us some points one way or another, man. I'll take it. But yeah, but Monroe, man, that interception there that he caught, I never seen a corner read the route that good. And I'm trying to think if there was some mutt corners I played against that's read the route that good. Not that good. I was like, oh man, like it was so good. I was like, I was almost happy he picked it off, but but of course I wasn't because he ended up scoring, of course. But 14-20. 14-20, middle of the second quarter. Look at this run right here. Beautiful run. Whoo, if he gets past him, he probably scores. Goes for the run again. Why not? Gets another huge run. The Pittsburgh Steelers run defense is not that great. As you can see, it's not that great. Well, their defense, period, is not that great on this game. But then again, it's anybody's defense really that great on this game. Might sound weird, but look at this right here. Did he get that, though? Is he nice like that? Sweet Jesus. I've never seen that before. Like this game, it's wild because it's like every day I see something new that I haven't seen in Madden. It's interesting. It's unbelievable. But here we are, man. The last drive of the game. If I'm not mistaken, it's the last drive of the game. We're running the ball, man. We're running the ball. A little bit of throw here and there, but the run, it was working really well. We're going to go to it. We're playing the Falcons. They don't got the best run defense. It's not my fault, not his fault. We both picked some bad run defense teams. And, if you play a certain way, it's probably going to go down to who had the ball last to a degree. Oh, actually, this is not the last drive of the game. I'm sorry. This is not the last drive of the game. But right here, we go over the middle. First and goal. We don't get the touchdown. We try it again, and I thought I had it right there. I thought it was a smooth sailing. It wasn't a smooth sailing on that right there. Third down and goal, we don't get it, so we take the field goal. I'm like, okay, it's 17 seconds left. I'll take this field goal. Now we can't let him get a field goal. 10 seconds left. He goes to the left, catches this. I'm like, oh my goodness, what's happening? 4 seconds left. He goes deep, and of course he doesn't get it. He doesn't have enough time to get the catch, get in bounds, and get a field goal in the game. Some of these kickers are kicking 60-yard field goals, man. That was heart-wrenching. And then some of these guys are catching the wildest passes. You don't know what type of animation a person's going to get when they put the ball in the air. When somebody put that ball in the air, it's a combination of every scary movie ever created in the palm of that quarterback's hands. Once that ball is in the air, because oftentimes you don't know what's going to happen. Because people, it might not seem that scary, but some people will catch it with 1 second left, and they'll tap the 60-yard field goal, and they'll beat you. They'll get you up out of there. There'll be a tick in the L column for you waiting as soon as you get back to the regular settings. It's real out here, man. It's that. It's that real out here, man. But shout out to my opponent, man. Much love, much respect, man. He played a heck of a game. We've got some good games lately. I'm a little shocked the games are this good. Usually, I'm more on the line of blowing people out a little bit to a degree. But these games, as of late, have been pretty good. That's good. I would prefer you guys to have really good games. That are more entertaining like this. Versus games where I'm always blowing people out, even though I have to post what I have. It is what it is. But shout out to my opponent one more time. You guys are the greatest subscribers on the planet. Subscribe if you are new. I'm out.